Hey you guys, it's Christina. I'm really excited to talk to all of you guys about living fully raw and eating socially. So many people ask me all the time how I still maintain my social life and eat fully raw. Well, the coolest part about it is that I have really branched out into my community living this lifestyle, and I have found that for me personally, it has been one of the biggest growth opportunities of my life, because it has forced me to not only branch out to share my passion with other people, but it's also helped me to be able to interact with my community and to create Raw Fully Organic, a social community based around raw foods. How awesome is that? So I'm really excited because I want to really show you guys that eating fully raw doesn't mean that you have to be on your computer all the time or secluded in any way, shape, or form, but it's a great way for you to be able to share this passion of yours with your friends and your family. So here are my tips and my tricks on how you guys can live fully raw and eat socially. Realize that our society revolves highly around food, but relationships are not just about food. They're about your relationship with other people and, most importantly, with yourself. I've realized in being fully raw, or just in eating 100% raw foods for over 7 years now, that when you start to have a relationship with people based not around food, that you can actually get closer with them and you can do things with them that mean more to both of you, and you can get closer to them on a much deeper level. It's not just about meeting nonchalantly over lunch, but if you go out and do things with people that interest you and have fun doing them, you can actually get much closer to that person, and you may have much more in common than you even realize. You can do things like go running, you can go to the park, you can go to co-op, you can go rock climbing, you can go to the beach, you can read books together, you can go see movies. The options are absolutely limitless, and trust me, they're a lot more fun at times. Did I mention you get to know the person a lot better because you can talk more, and your mouth is not always filled with food? My first and favorite tip to help you eat socially and be fully raw is simply to invite people over for dinner. People feel a lot of pressure to go out to restaurants and go order things and be in a social setting, but I found that one of the ways to get closest with people is to maybe invite a group of people over to your home, prepare your favorite foods, and then share it with them. They're able to not only be introduced to this lifestyle, but they're able to see your passion for it, and they may even find that they have a passion for it too. I think that's really fun. And plus, you get to invite people into your home in a close and personal setting. Who doesn't want to eat beautiful food prepared just by you? Another thing that you can do is if you have to go out to a restaurant and you want to be able to eat in a social setting with people, is that you can prepare a little card. I read this a long time ago, that there was a woman who would always bring a card of her favorite fruits and veggies with her to a restaurant, and she would just hand it to the waiter, and it would say on this card, "Please only bring me a plate filled with the following items." And then she would say things like apples, oranges, lettuce, romaine, bell peppers. She would even just say, "Build me a rainbow salad, and if you're going to use a dressing, please only blend oranges, or don't use oils on my dressing, just use lemons." Something as simple as that, just so that whoever is preparing your food can bring you a beautifully prepared rainbow salad with things that you would eat and that you would feel comfortable eating at a table with other people. Another thing you can do, and I will tell you a close and personal story about me in this one, is that you can call a restaurant beforehand and you can ask them if it's okay if you can bring your own food to share at the restaurant, or even just to eat at the restaurant. A few years ago, it was my sister's birthday, and she begged me to please go to the restaurant with the whole family, my whole Lebanese family, and to just not draw attention to myself and eat the food that everybody was eating. I told her respectfully that I really wanted to be able to eat raw, and that I promised I wouldn't cause a scene. So what I did is I called the restaurant beforehand and I asked if I could speak to the chef. And I asked him, and I said, "Would you mind if I just brought a little lunchbox of salad with, a few oranges and some fruits, and maybe you could just prepare them on a plate for me and serve them with everybody else. That way I wouldn't draw attention to myself, and the evening could be 100% about my sister." The chef was so nice, and she said, "Of course, no worries, I'll bring it out for you." Well, I will tell you that when the waiters brought out all of the food, she made me the most beautiful salad ever. She made me this huge salad that she cut up all my romaine with, and she even cut my strawberries in the shapes of hearts. And she even made me a little blended orange dressing on the side. Everybody wanted to eat my salad. And perhaps I didn't mean to draw attention to myself, but everybody was so interested in my salad that they all wanted a bite. And the coolest part about this story is that after everybody was done eating, the chef came out to me and she asked who was it that brought the prepared lunchbox. And I said, oh, it was me. And she said, you know, I just want to thank you because it's been about 4 years since I was able to be creative with a plate of food, and I had so much fun making your salad. Another way that you can eat socially and still be active in your community is to find vegan or raw vegan potlucks in your area. This is a really great way for you to bring a huge plate of fruit to share with other people, and then you get to sit in a community setting and find people who have the same interest as you within your area. Now that's really fun. I do this often, and I know in Houston they meet up about 3 or 4 times a month. By the way, if you do live in Houston, you definitely need to check out our co-op called Rawfully Organic because we have an enormous community of vegetarian, vegan, local food lovers who share in this amazing passion as well. Another great way that if you want to take somebody out for a date or just take somebody out to eat with you is you can find this really cool online community or an online web application out there called Happy Cow. And there are many of these little apps out there that you can find vegan, raw vegan, juice bars, communities out there, restaurants if you want to go eat at them. But you can definitely hit those up. My favorite is called Happy Cow. I have this little app on my phone, and if I'm traveling around with family or friends, we just put in our location and it will literally give us the nearest juice bar or raw vegan restaurant around us, and we just pop by, we find something that we like, and we have a really great time eating it, and we're even able to introduce ourselves to like minds as well. If you don't have friends who share the same passion with you, create a community of people who do share this interest with you. Even when you think you're alone, you're not alone. There are so many people out there who have this passion for eating vegetarian, vegan, raw living foods that want to find a community of people as well. Branch out and see who else in your area may want to share this passion with you. Get online on the FullyRawKristina Facebook page and start, posting on the wall and ask if there's anybody in your area who lives this way who may want to create a vegan, raw vegan meetup. I'm happy for you guys to do that. There are also so many other online forums out there like 30 Bananas a Day, Meetup.com. They're endless. They're truly endless. But start branching out and see who you can find in your area that you can create a community with. If you're in Houston, definitely check out Rawfully Organic because we have a humongous community of people that share in this passion together. And I'm at the co-op 3 days a week, so you guys can come and give me a hug. So if you guys need more tips and tricks on how to go fully raw, if you're looking for more recipes, please check out my YouTube channel at FullyRawKristina, and you can subscribe because every week I post a new video for you guys, and I try and share with you everything that I know about living this way and doing it happily and successfully. You can even check out our Facebook page where I make daily posts about what I'm eating, all of my inspirational tips, and even just quotes that keep you happy and feeling good throughout the day. I think that's it. I hope you enjoy all of these tips and tricks, and I hope they allow you to branch out into your communities so that you can share this love in your heart and this passion with other people. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. I send all of my hugs, and I hope you guys leave me hugs below. And if there's something else that I miss in this video that you think may be another great tip on how you can share this with others, please leave it in the comments below because I love reading all of your comments. All right, you guys, giving you my hugs, and I will see you later. And stay tuned for my next video on how to travel and live fully raw, because I'll be sharing with you how I travel and still eat fully raw. I'm so cold. For all you single people out there, hang out in the produce section. It's a great way to find healthy people.